And that is it for that song. Well, it's actually not because I'm going to play it again, but on a lower scale. And of course, we will bring myself into the camera. Hello, everyone. This was my first scheduled um, recording, and not in my usual place, but it is what it is. I do have Gino with me. So, let's see what we got to look at today. I think I got something for us. I like this new song, Chicken vs. Duck. The song. There it is. Alright, so. Seems as if Mr. Jack Smith himself, the douche monkey, who's being basically like a dog just turned onto our real president. So let's read this article here. Jack Smith did not review crucial records that dispel indictment narrative. Special counsel Jack Smith's office may not have reviewed thousands of pages of records that were turned over by the NYC Police Commissioner Bernard Kerik, of course he didn't, before seeking an indictment of former President Donald Trump, current President Donald Trump, according to a report from CBS. The records reportedly contained information that would dispel the DOJ's narrative that Trump did not believe their claims of election fraud. Kerik had turned the documents over to Smith's office on July 23rd as part of his investigation into Trump's objections to the 2020 election. A source close to Kerik's legal team told CBS that the records contained sworn affidavits from people tied to the election objections that show there was genuine intent to investigate claims of voter fraud. In an August 2nd email to Tim Parlator, Kerik's attorney, a prosecutor with Smith's office requested responsive documents as to which the Trump campaign is no longer asserting a privilege, referring to the Kerik records that were previously provided. So, obviously, I'm not done reading that, but so far, they just don't want to hear it. And that's not really what they should be doing. And I'll show you a little something funny from Twitter after this. Anyway, let's finish this up. Parlator said he was stunned when the special counsel's office inquired about the documents he had already provided after the indictment was handed down. Seems like someone is corrupt. And there's a corrupt DOJ pushing it. The attorney told CBS the records are absolutely exculpatory. They bear directly on the essential element of whether Rudy Giuliani, and therefore Donald Trump, knew that their claims of election fraud were false. Parlator said, good faith reliance upon claims of fraud, even if they later turn out to be false, is very different from pushing fraud claims that you know to be false at the time. Like Hillary Clinton, every one of the Democrats from 2016 to now, still to this day, about the 2016 election. Is that who we're talking about? Oh, no. Parlator previously told CBS News that he expected Kerik to be interviewed by investigators soon, but that has not yet happened, of course, and Parlator was among the key lawyers working for Trump in the DOJ's investigations, though he left the legal team in May. Irrelevant. That was 2 months ago. A spokesperson for the special counsel declined to comment Thursday when asked if they have reviewed the material. Where's the special counsel on the Bidens, including Joe? I'm talking about Joe Biden, for all those people who say, Hunter and James aren't the president. You know what? They make money off of their family member being the president around the world. That's illegal. So I guess that's the end of this article. And looks like I'll give myself a round of applause for having no one here still. 8 minutes in. It is what it is. But I do have some, rim shot stuff going on. And of course, we got the Stud Joe Twinkle. So anyway, let's see. What else can we check out? Let's look into YouTube a little bit. I have the air conditioner in this room up to the highest level it could go. I just got out of the shower and I am sweating profusely still. I have hydration, good hydration. And this shirt, by the way, came from Adam Francisco. Shout out to him. Shout out to Adam Francisco. Anyway, let's get back to Jack Smith. No, actually, let's not get back to Jack Smith. Let's check out something better. Tired of talking about that idiot. Oh, I'm finding my own videos. Actually, that's a good idea. If I watch my own videos, I really can't get in trouble, can I? Nope. So let's start with Tucker Carlson. Okay. This is a great clip here. Oh, why not? Duh. Share this tab instead. That's all I have to do. And these are all from my Duck Taco channel.
That's a great question, and in fact, it's like the only question really in life. And the honest answer is you can't really know because you're not God. And so I think it's super important to approach everything with the requisite humility, acknowledging that these things are very complicated and you can't really know. And at some point, probably the second you die, you will know. And that's definitely the upside of dying, in my opinion. But in this life, you can't, and you're never going to, and you're a lunatic if you think you can imagine the future or divine the precise truth about anything. Because you can't. And by the way, anyone who thinks he can is likely to become Mussolini. Like, that's a bad path. If you wake up in the morning and think, I'm the only person who possesses the truth, you are clinically insane.
That's crazy.
So,
I love this video. Seek help. Let's see what else Duck Taco offers, because Duck Taco will be open back to the public 11 days. So 11 days ago I posted this. Follow the most based dog in the world. I might have, alright, let's say I posted that the day I got suspended. I would have 2 weeks from then, so that means I still have, yeah, it's still Monday. It was Monday, the day that I saw what's it called? Sound of Freedom is the day I got taken down with Duck Taco, the original Duck Taco. So, let me just fix this. Put the music up a little bit to 13, but then down to 1. Okay. So let's see what else I have to offer. I have some live streams. Many live streams. Not many views, of course. KCMC After Party. Live watching detransitioner videos. Sound of Freedom's Jim Caviezel on Benny. Man executes his 3 children watching his odd arrest. So I don't want to watch myself watch things, but nah. We're also going to look at Duck Hot Dog. Let's see what else should I put up on here. Mix of Weirdos, Injustice, and Jesse Lee Peterson. Let's see what this is. Here's a JFK speech, actually. This is good. Stuttering John does his best Mike Morse impression.
Chat's doing it. Chat offered John. John, you want to say what Chat offered you today?
These people have gone downhill so far, especially Kevin Brennan.
John, can you hear us?
It's just a mess. Anthony Cumia wants nothing to do with.
Impression of Mike Morris.
Oh, he's being quiet. He was being quiet.
Chat offered,
that was the joke. Good one, John. But yeah, like if you noticed, Anthony Cumia wants nothing to do with this crap anymore. He's not on the shows anymore because it's a bunch of garbage. Yes, the FBI had confidential human sources dressed as MAGA inside the Capitol. I got some. Oh, all the Duck Taco music is here. Super Hario Sisters. These are some of my best tracks. Oh, Gina Delvo tries to eat Kenny Danico. Yeah, he did try to eat Kenny Danico that time. Okay, let's see what I forgot what this video is. Let's see what it is.
Highlighted a lot of the vulnerabilities in the electronic
There's
voting
no
machines.
like counts on
Let's
this?
not forget that YouTube not only censored this video of President Trump on January 6th, urging the protesters to go home because he also happened to utter an opinion that up until just now you weren't allowed to have on social media for the last 2.5 years. But they also censored his CPAC speech in February 2021.
Why don't I have that video up
and
here
his
for
CPAC
playing?
speech the following year, even if it was covered, live streamed from major local news outlets. You know, like your local ABC and NBC affiliate, some of which did live stream the speech. So
Oh, I have it.
this is very good news, and combined with the pushback against the LGBT pride propaganda this year, with even brand name mainstream conservatives finally having the guts to speak out against it, shows that there is a...
I'm just gonna go straight to playing the suppressed video that was from J the 6th, 2021 actually. So this is that video. Enjoy.
I know your pain. I know you're hurt.
Nick, do you have
We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened, where they could take it away from all of us, from me, from you, from our country. This was a fraudulent election, but we can't play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you.
We
You're
have
very
to have
special.
peace, he said.
You've seen what happens.
that.
You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel. But go home and go home in peace.
And that clip was brought to you by the border crisis.
He's gonna close the door. You stay right there before we move. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Back up. Back up. Back up.
these
She
up.
was my only friend, but she got old and died. Now I'm alone again.
Hey, sweetie. I got something that's gonna make you feel better.
Perpetual pets are a dream come true because now you've a friend that lives longer than you do.
Perpetual pets are just like real pets, except that when you talk to them, they actually talk back. Amazeballs! There's over 6 different pets to collect, each equipped with their own personalities and entirely spontaneous reactions. Careful! That's my thought. They speak 8 different languages. They can take pictures. Get out, sweetheart. Find the lens. And with the customized app, you can even feed your friend. But not too much. Uh-oh. Clean up on aisle 7. The app is updated with new content daily, so you can do almost anything together. You can watch YouTube videos, learn fun facts, play multi-platform games, buy accessories for your pet.
Russian, Moscow, Russians.
And that's another example of what you can watch on Duck Taco. Now, there is a weird video. First of all, banned Sour Patch Kids commercial is pretty funny, but legit idiot plays a prank and needs a blood transfusion from the reaction. This is from 2 months ago, 3 views. And that's what gave me my first warning on this channel, that video, which is from another video. Now, here you can see this is a message for 99. I don't know who recorded this video, but let's watch it. Hello. I hope this music doesn't mess me up. This video is for 99.7% of the people that watch it. You all, 99.7% of you, have a problem. Especially Gen Z, as they call it. They grew up with fucking telephones in their hands. Accent change. They were born coming out of their mother's cunts. With a fucking iPhone. Okay? But they watch YouTube day and fucking night. And the one thing is you. It's not them. And when I say them, I mean you. You watch a video, you click. You say, oh, I like it a video. Like it a video. You click it. Now, as you watch, you click the video to get in and watch it, right? Yeah. And then you sit there and you watch an entertaining video or even one that you might not like or educational. You watch that whole video. Actually went to Spanish there. And even though most of these YouTuber people, most of them are just money hungry, especially when they get a taste of good money, that's when they really start pushing. Hey, make sure you leave a like. There's a guy named Jeremy. I forgot the name of his channel. Think it's like the Nickeling or something like that. He seems to He's talking about the quartering. Sell coffee for, it makes about, let's say the video is 10 minutos, right? About 7 of that, well 5 of that is selling you coffee. And he says he's true about that. Coffee. And then 2 more minutes of that is combined throughout the video is him begging you to press the like button. But see,
At first, I was upset
That's the problem
with this
from
man. I
that
said,
on
"Why?
that side. I
Please
agree.
stop begging for like button pressing." But when I realize and I see numbers, when I see that 2 million people watched the video and only 12,000 of them had the energy inside of them, they must have gotten wings from a Red Bull to press the like button on the video
This guy's funny.
that they watched for an hour and had to click to play it, click probably to pause it, click maybe to fix the volume.
Yes, it is
For
in
all
Star
different
Wars
reasons,
Zillion.
but not
Zillion.
to
Villain.
click to help the creator that you are watching. This is a major problem, especially on the platform of YouTube, because
The accents
YouTube
keep changing.
hides the real numbers anyway. So when you already are getting no likes, and when I say no likes, I'm saying 1 out of 300 people press like. You know, I'm on the internet every day, and I use YouTube. I watch things on YouTube. I watch things on Rumble. And the first thing I do is press the like button. I don't even
When
know
did
if I
I
like.
upload this video? This video was uploaded to my channel. I'm looking through Duck Taco because I can get back on it on Monday, and I'm looking at what the things that have been uploaded to this channel. That's one of them. And then I used that video to make the audio for this thing. No, I remember this. Ah, you're a mutt. Is that what it says? What have you done for the homeless in your city today? You are a mutt. Mutt lives do matter. That is true. I agree there. Good song. Deny it all you like. Well, somebody's already done the poop ASMR guy in Michigan. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Ah, Madonna. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. All of nature, free. This is where I long to be. La Isla Bonita. Oh, it's getting a little. That's like straight up Cancun. The Cancun beat right there. You're in a club in Cancun, the G spot. Ooh. What else happens in this video? What did that say? Your misery is worn as a veil to hide bewitchment of the ugliest kinds. Yes, this is my video. In a place of Eve, a bitter parody hails. Daggers from the swagger of a sodomite's concubine. Figure that one out. Sodomite, you gilded cunt. Oh, you gilded cunt, aren't you one? Did you block that out, or did it block it out on its own when you said dumb fuck? Why would anyone do anything? I said earlier in this video, actually, if you watch from the beginning, Kevin Brennan was up. I played this one video here of John doing a Mike Morse impression. And I made a point about these guys are done. I mean, Anthony Cumia wants nothing to do with them. He's done with this crap that they're doing. That, you know, they just talk about how much money they make on each show. That's all they do. And Kevin Brennan has now become Stuttering John himself. And I mean, it's just a losing game.
Chad offered John. John, you want to say what Chad offered?
They're going nowhere with this. They're not gaining. Like all of these channels on YouTube have not gained subscribers over time. They've just stayed with the same amount of subscribers, hoping that they're going to get paid through these super chats, just like Kevin Dumbfuck liked to do. And that's Kevin Brennan's thing, and of course John's thing. So Kevin has ruined all this whole situation. Obviously, he hates Shuli. They all hate each other now, which is maybe part of their ploy, but it's not funny. They're not funny people to be doing this act. Oh, you did? Okay. They're not funny to be doing what they're doing. They're just not interesting. Kevin Brennan is not interesting whatsoever. So that's why he'll bring anyone. Like I could email him and he'll bring me on, you know, if I say I don't like Shuli. Like, that's how desperate he is. And you can watch him as he's there. He's sitting there doing whatever he's doing. You could see him looking. They're looking at each other's numbers. Literally, they're looking at each other's numbers like while they're all live at the same time to see who has the most numbers. It's pathetic, especially for the age of these people. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a spring chicken, but these guys are old men. They're old men, especially, you know, look at Bob. Like Bob, I don't even give Bob Levy any. I don't blame him in any of this stuff, but you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just going in circles. They're just going in circles and circles. They, you know, Ray DeVito got old, right? Anthony Cumia got tired of all of them. And you haven't seen Anthony Cumia on any of these things. He used to be on them all the time. Yeah, of course you like Bob. Everyone likes Bob. He is a fence sitter in the situation where he's friends with everyone who hates each other, and he's on all the shows. But then if you're friends with, like, if I'm friends with you and he hates you, he won't want me on the show. But Bob can be friends with you. You know, it doesn't make sense. They're acting like children. They're acting like literal children. And it's not funny. It's to quote Billy Crystal, it's not funny. It's not fun. You know, it's just, he said that to John himself, didn't he? Didn't he say that to John? It's not funny. It's not fun, or it's not fun. It's not funny. I don't know. We're gonna find out right now because we're gonna watch that clip. Billy Crystal, it's not fun. There it is. Billy Crystal versus Stuttering John. I have to make sure I have my Stuttering John twinkle sound ready. I do.
How's it going? From XRK. Are you glad that you're the only guy who can handle the Oscars?
I'm not the only guy who can handle the Oscars.
Well, David didn't do as good job as you did.
David did great. I love what David did on the show. He was terrific.
Will there be a Mr. Saturday Night too?
Yes, there will.
Oh, yeah? Okay. How many years were you married before you cheated on your wife?
So you can take this to Howard.
You like that rim shot?
And you can shove this right up Howard's stupid ass, okay?
Shove it up, stupid fuck.
No, because Howard dumps something all the time, and, you know, it's just not fun when you have a thing like this, okay? And now you'll do this on a show, and you'll all laugh and have a good time, but it's not fun, you know?
Well, Billy, we're all big fans of yours, Bill.
Yeah, right.
No, so
Yeah,
I'm
right.
a big fan of yours.
Good. Then you don't come in and sell.
He didn't even say it the way I remember it. I remember him saying it's not fun, it's not funny, it's not fun. In that specific way. Now let's do one more John Twinkle. That's a John Twinkle. I have it listed. I renamed my sounds. This one's called John Twinkle. This is the boxing bell. And rim shot 1. Of course, we have Chicken versus Duck, the song. We also have the new Duck Taco song. This is the opening of Duck Taco. This is the opening of Chicken versus Duck, which is not a channel really. It's just a. I don't know. I don't really know because I don't know anything about new shows at all. Actually, I know nothing about any shows that come out on anything at any time. I don't watch television. I do have access to like Amazon Prime, and I think I have access to Netflix. But there's nothing really I would want to watch on Netflix, but probably. But let's see. Melinda's joke at Barack Obama looks like.
Let's talk about the press for a minute. I wanted you to watch how different
Look,
networks.
it's Jay Leno. Stuttering John's going to be involved here. What? I don't think I've seen this.
About President Obama. Somebody had a jacket and they had a big poster in Times Square, and it cost the president.
Yes, yeah. Things like this. This is what they need because they have nothing left. Is hand puppets, buddy.
Obama
You know what I'm saying?
No longer has a commanding presence in another New York
not funny to
location.
me.
Remember this huge billboard with his likeness? It was removed yesterday from Times Square. Mr. Obama's picture is not supposed to be used for commercial purposes.
Okay, now look how Fox News
He
carried the exact
definitely needs a
same
twinkle because he's gay as hell. At least Jay Leno can be funny. Wait, what happened to Stuttering John? Melinda's joke at dinner, it says. Whatever. Who are you, Paul?
Are you glad that you're the only guy who can handle it?
Alright, let's see what else here. Stuttering John makes Billy Crystal pissed off. Classic Walter Cronkite. Stuttering John troll interviews and fun, and it's better look good than feel good. I guess I could put this on. Let's see what happens. Get my twinkle ready.
By any chance, did you ever accidentally fart in the catcher's face? Pardon? By any chance, did you ever accidentally fart in the catcher's face?
Yeah, I like puppets too, but it's a reach at this point in that situation.
Do you pray that Oprah would eat until she explodes?
That's
not funny.
It's not funny, yes it is.
Do you think that ugly people should be allowed to have children?
Thank you, Jackie, for these jokes.
If you pass gas at home in front of others, do you blame the family dog? Do you think that should... Do you think that... Come on. Mel, do you think that... Why are you such a fat cow?
At the Ronald McDonald house.
Would you rather have someone pick your nose or suck your earwax out with the straw?
Very unpleasant.
Does a Sinead O'Connor give you a boner?
Oh, Sinead O'Connor reference.
A Sinead O'Connor.
Who's that?
What's a boner? You guys don't know. Do people ever say...
Oh, another gay
People
man.
ever say, hello, Dolly?
These are the odd questions. Dean,
Can I ask you a question, Richard? Yeah. Hi, it's John from Howard Stern Show.
I'll lower the twinkle.
You're
crazy, man.
There you go.
All right, let me ask you. This is not.
Oh, I love John Amos.
Any kind of racial
This guy's great.
Do you think that Two Live Crew?
How the did you get this job with a speech impediment? That's what
Would you
That is a great
go
one.
topless in clubs for the money if you really needed it?
Would my wife dance topless in clubs for money? She never did dance topless.
I know, but
Now you got to respect him for this stuff. This is even though he didn't write most of it, it's funny.
I wouldn't ask my wife. I wouldn't ask my lady to do that at all.
Good job, Morton Downey. Good.
Holy look at this. What are you saying? You just shut up. I'll kick your
Chris, did you see how many videos I sent you of people saying cut to the jib? I need like 5 videos of different places where I saw people saying it live, like in the last few days. It's just a saying that all of a sudden I keep hearing out of nowhere now. I never heard it on a daily in my life.
The guy just hit me. Did you see that? He just caught me. The guy just hit me.
Jennifer Flowers is a good one.
Listen to the tape excerpt. Judge for yourself if this is the way a man talks to a woman who was just making a claim.
Did Governor Clinton use a condom?
She even laughs. She's hot though. Damn. That for 90s, that was 90s hot.
To stop if there are any further questions that are degrading, in my opinion, like that. Now, right here.
It's a social issue, you know?
Right here.
Was there ever a threesome? Jennifer, will you be sleeping with
right here?
Will you be sleeping with any other presidential candidates?
Ross Perot, maybe? Was he running? Oh, yeah. I gotta rewind that one because John's going, whoa, whoa. Yeah, in the 90s you would have, though.
Smack me around? Hey, you start asking about black. You talk about black people. You call black people niggers.
Oh, is that what he said?
Are you crazy? You're a crazy old man. You're a crazy old man. Get out of here. You're a crazy old man. I hope you die tomorrow.
See, even John used to do it. I hope you die tomorrow, he says to the guy over a fight. So he's always been that way, where he goes way too far.
Isn't the motion picture medium dominated by people with Jewish last names?
Is it? Yeah.
Wait, let me hear that again.
Medium dominated by people. Here, Howard. Isn't the motion picture medium dominated by people with Jewish last names?
Is it?
You see how they spun the word Jewish there? They spun it so it isn't said.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the names.
Don't you feel guilty being here in light of what happened to Ishtak Rabin?
I think you're a schmuck.
Why didn't they ever do a lesbian thing with Keg and Lacey?
I guess we weren't in the mood.
This woman's good.
Ever fart in the bathtub?
Of course, it's fun. It makes that little sound.
Are you a fan of Howard Stern's?
No.
Oh, this is Howard Stern. I mean, this is my work.
Yeah.
Why don't you like him?
I think he's crude.
Let's go back and watch that one again.
I mean, this is my work.
Yeah. I think he's crude.
Woojish, they said. They changed it. What? Oh, they're doing a timer on this one.
Why don't you like him?
Who are you with? WXRK Radio.
What?
WXRK Radio.
It looks like Bill Hicks right there.
Okay, is your speech impediment, is that real?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Paul.
Do you think that the way to become a great interviewer is to just pounce on people and ask so-called...
Anyway, we gotta go.
Oh, no, Bob, I love you. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan of yours, too. I know, I'm
Seriously.
a big fan. Seriously, forgive us.
Barbara, please let me just ask you one more. I've always wanted to ask you this.
Ask him. Ask him. Damn it.
Barbara, it's this way, Barbara.
Yeah, they went out the wrong door. You're trying to get away from him.
They're running in the wrong direction.
Big fan.
All right.
Who are you? Paul. How's it going?
Paul.
From XRK. Are you glad that you're the only guy who can handle the Oscars?
I'm not the only guy who can handle the Oscars.
Well, David didn't do as good job as you, Bill.
David did great. I love what David did on the show. He was terrific.
Will there be a Mr. Saturday Night too?
Yes, there will.
That was messed up. That joke's messed. That was definitely a Jackie joke. Will there be a Mr. Saturday Night too?
And you can shove this right up Howard's stupid ass, okay?
Well, you don't like Howard anymore, Bill?
No, because Howard dumps on me all the time, and you know, it's just fun when you have a thing like this, okay? And now you'll do this on a show, and you'll all laugh and have a good time, but it's not fun, you know?
Well, Billy, we're all big fans of yours, Billy.
Yeah, right.
No, so really, I'm a big fan of yours.
Did they take the clip of him of Billy Crystal and edit it so it said when they replayed it on the show it would say it's not fun, it's not funny, or it's not funny, it's not fun, whichever order it was in. They always played that clip, but that's not what he said there.
This is kind of a funny question. Would it make you nervous to be in space with a homosexual astronaut?
Yeah, Titanic 2.
That is kind of a strange question.
The Risen.
I doubt it very seriously.
Or Titanic 2, the Titan.
You don't have anything again. You just wouldn't do it.
No, I said I wouldn't.
Billionaires in the deep.
How was it the first time you had to go to the bathroom
again
in your spacesuit?
Is this camera live?
Let me
here?
rewind this.
Yeah, this is. You don't have anything again.
Strange question. You know that? I doubt.
This is kind of a funny question. Would it make you nervous to be in space with a homosexual astronaut?
That is kind of a strange question. You know that? I doubt it very seriously.
No. You don't have anything again. You just wouldn't do it.
No, I said it wouldn't bother me.
Oh, it wouldn't bother you. How was it the first time you had to go to the bathroom in your spacesuit?
Now he's holding two mics.
It was first of all, we never went in the spacesuit.
Did you ever run off a batch in the capsule?
We're not answering those questions.
Okay. Which astronaut had the biggest sex organ? I'm sorry. This guy's laughing. I'm sorry.
I'm not laughing.
All right. Let's go. Thanks, James. If you've been a great manager, what would you put on your
Tommy Lasorda.
Dodger Stadium was his address, but every ballpark was his home.
Okay,
he was so serious.
You have to give the money back.
I'm not fat again. Don't give me that stuff, buddy. I'm not fat, so go ahead.
Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
Is that a roid question?
If you've been a great manager, what would you put on your half if you?
Dodger Stadium was his address, but every ballpark was his home.
Okay, now that you're fat again, do you have to give the money back?
I'm not fat again.
Do you have to give the money back?
So go ahead.
Okay. Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
Since what?
Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
What are you, a smart guy?
What are you, a wise guy or something?
Thanks, Tommy.
Okay.
Go and find out and come back.
Are you Sir Andrew Previn?
Yes.
Oh, can I ask you a question? I have some questions for you, please. I'm sorry, sir. For WXRK Radio, we're big fans of you guys. Thank you very much. Let me ask you a question. Why is everyone so afraid to badmouth that cradle robber, Woody Allen?
I called him the cradle robber.
Questions, bloody fool.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so this is Filthy Frank. Am I not? Oh, I gotta press play. That helps.
Oh, no!
I got no friends. I got no friends. I wish I had a friend. I wish I had a friend.
What the? Who the hell are you?
This is ET too. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris.
I was never able to experience the human lifestyle. I never got to experience life.
Do you want to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend?
I will be your friend, you fat Asian fuck. Show me a good time. Sex, drugs, and women.
Nah, I messed up. We're gonna watch the other EC trailer in a second.
Cocaine is fucking awesome. Where has this been all my life? We can take over the crack game. We can sell the coke on our own. Calling all space niggas.
Yo, who the fuck is this?
Nigga, please.
Just shut the fuck up. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're calling from.
You trying to throw hands, bro?
No, I'm not trying to throw hands or anything. I just want to know who the fuck this is.
Give me the suck. Give me the suck. The suck. Oh ho. Just touch the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. MMMMOH put the pinky up my ass. MMMM baby. Slurp slurp skeet skeet. Who wants to nut on their face?
Skeet.
I'm going to nut. Another one. Another one. Look me in the eye while
Another
I nut. Baby. Baby. The human lifestyle is everything I could imagine. All this cocaine could be mine. Why dwell with these degenerates when I could be using my
Yeah, I have the
superior
other
intelligence
the one
to
that
slang
you
crack
sent,
on
you
my
texted
own?
me. I have it on load for next video. This is funnier though.
I have been meaning to tell you something. We do not need them. We can sell crack on our own. We don't need those hood people. I have absorbed their hood knowledge. They will only
You
drag
absorbed
us
their hood
down.
knowledge.
Just don't get too carried away. I am not getting carried away.
Oh Lord, please hit him with a slap. Bitches talk shit like they got no sex. Woo! Clean up aisle 6. Clean up aisle 7. Clean up aisle 8 with this whiny little bitch.
Me and you. We'll take over the game, I promise.
Best
It'll be
illegal
ours.
alien I've ever
Frank,
seen.
I think I am falling in love. That
Let's
night
keep
we
'em.
made love. I gave you space herpes. You
Space
are
herpes.
incredibly sick.
Oh. Yeah, no more Indian food for me.
Elmo. Oh no. It's fucking Elmo.
Meanwhile,
We can take over the crack game. We can sell the coke on our own.
The fuck you just say to me?
We can sell the coke
You
on
think you
our
can make it
own.
out here on your own? You don't remember where I was, motherfucker?
Go home, faggot.
What the fuck you just say to me?
Fuck
You're not
you.
better than me.
Kill
Nobody's
yourself.
better than me. I swear to God, nobody's better than me. I'm gonna knock you fucking senseless and send you back to Krypton or whatever the fuck you came from. Where did you come
They
from?
call my dick Kentucky Fried Cock Nigga, finger licking good balls deep in your mom's pussy. Shut the fuck up, you
Now you
white
want to talk
trash
shit? Come on,
sucking
say
shit
it in your
piece of
English
shit.
language.
Shut
Come on,
the
I know
fuck
every
up,
time you use your
nigga.
English language, you fucking curse. I know you curse every time you use it. Just like the people I walk down the street, I hear them talking Spanish about me, and I know they say the curse words. You only know the curse.
Humans are born to live. From the moment you are thrown into the universe, you breathe, eat, drink, procreate. It is what we do as living organisms. But why would one procreate, let alone find a reason to stay alive, without something to stay alive for?
Aww.
Humans don't stay alive for the sake of survival, but rather for the sake of things that bring purpose. Religion, art, music, love. In an endless oblivion of darkness and space, humans are the only species primitive enough to care. You must do what you love. The best thing.
All right. ET2. Elliot. Looks like a car stereo from like 2001.
Hey there, pretty girl. I'm almost home.
Well, hurry up, because that thing came.
Is that Elliot? Yeah, it looks like the same dude who played Elliot. Is that the same dude who was Elliot in the movie, in the original movie? Gotta be. He looks exactly like him. Get the fuck out of here. E.T.'s there.
Must save Earth.
So this is where the story ends. A conversation on I am well undone.
Is the Jonas Brothers? Morgan Freeman. That's why this movie never made
Dozens
it.
of unknown spacecraft have just been sighted around the world. And it's just been confirmed that these ships are of alien origin. The United
This is
States
happening like
government
today
has
in real
changed our
life,
threat
isn't it?
condition to level red.
Drew Barrymore is in it too. I can't
Sources
believe it.
are now saying
There's a
these
picture of her
life
from when
forms
she
may
was
have been here before,
younger on the
possibly
wall.
to plan an attack.
I used to hang out with her.
From 3 million light years away.
Alright, don't ring my doorbell, please. Thank you. Let me go see what that was real quick.
This time, they've come to stay.
Years I've been going out to fight these alien bastards. Nothing leaves alive.
Today, with the invocation of the War Powers Act, I'm declaring instead of martial law in the city.
Gather up all the foreign dignitaries in the greater metropolitan area. Take them all to the shelters in those orders.
Freeze! Stay in the car! Watch his finger! Watch his finger!
Guys, no! Don't shoot! He's good! No, just understand, we just came to help. He's on our side! I mean, can't you understand that? He didn't do anything!
Now,
Elliot, your brother Michael has been abducted. And our sources indicate they're after your sister next.
Oh, Gertrude.
They're up to their old tricks. They project what they think we want to see. But I've had a look at the real thing, and believe me, Bucko, you wouldn't want it marrying your sister.
What the fuck?
ouch. Now,
Ouch.
E.T. and Elliot hold the only key to stopping them.
It takes more than just an understanding of the basic anatomy. You have to learn how to capture them.
This is what I need your money for.
And we're gonna use this as bait.
Operation Reese's
Lay down a
Pieces.
scent. It smells real. Bait.
Is this serious, Chris, or is this a joke?
Fresh. Untouched by human hands.
Trailmaker, you're going to drop on site.
Crunchy outer shell, it's gotta be.
Roger that. Entering job
Look
zone
at the
now.
Reese's Pieces being spread out amongst
Cue the president.
black.
This will be easy.
It's
The
an
road
Obama.
ahead will be long and full of hazards. But I am confident that we as a people have the strength and wisdom to carry out this strategy and overcome this crisis.
Most have come to destroy us.
Wait a second. What did that sign say?
The strength and wisdom to carry out this strategy.
No peace, no
and
deal,
overcome this-
kill, kill, kill.
That we as a people have the
That's
strength and
that's
wisdom
very
to carry out this
scary.
strategy.
No peace, no deal, kill, kill, kill. It's almost like they're putting like my face and like people I know, like our faces here. And this is kind of telling of what's going on in 2023. A little bit. Think about it, the alien stuff, this stupid sign.
Strategy.
People fucking getting outraged over nothing.
Most have come to destroy us.
There's people in the White House trying to destroy us.
Life will go on. We will prevail.
Holy mother of
One
Christ.
has come to save us.
Come on, E.T. Let's go save the world! Woohoo!
But phoning home won't be so easy. Because this time, it's off the hook.
What are you waiting for?
I don't get what is this an act? Did they actually make the movie? Because I mean, it looks like a good movie. I'll watch that movie for sure. So anyway, let's get back to the Flamers. The UK police forces spend thousands on rainbows. This is some really funny shit. The UK police forces spend thousands on rainbow cars, flags supporting LGB disgust. Wait, how did I? LBT gross. That's what I call them. LBT gross community. Woke nonsense. Okay, there's something hilarious here. They spend $80,000, 66,000 pounds on cars, flags, blah blah blah. And of course, taxpayers' money. But something really funny. I already read this in this thing here. Okay, here we go. The data, according to the Telegraph, found the South Wales police force was the biggest spender, forking over 24,000 pounds, roughly $29,000 for rainbow-themed T-shirts, badges, pens, whistles, flags, water bottles, and even sporks. Yes, sporks. Now, let's think about why might they want sporks. Now, this is just something I said this earlier. Okay. I'm going to look into the microphone, so I'm sideways now. Listen, hear me out here. They want these sporks because sporks are the transgender of the utensils. I should do like a stand-up bit about it and do that. I shouldn't be telling this joke. I thought of it before because the spork is the transgender between a fork and a spoon. So it's a tranny. So they spent some of this money on rainbow sporks, not forks, not spoons, sporks. So spork might be an S, like LGBTQIAAI now might be in there. Spork might be in there. Well, no, see, there is no gay spork because a spork is a transgender, a post-op transgender spoon or fork. So, I mean, they are gay. Oh, thanks. So you could just typing in super chat $2.99. Is that that's funny? Thanks. I hope you didn't send a super chat because I don't know where it would go to. I don't think you can. Can you? It's not possible. All right. Anyway, back to this article here because it's outrageous. Let me. Okay. No, not ET. So let me go down a little bit. Look at that car. A police car during Pride in London 2019. That was July 6, 2019 in London. Police with Pride. Low emission vehicle. What else is on there? I mean, they spend money to do this to their cars. I mean, I just watched a video. I'm not going to be able to watch it in here. I watched a video in the UK. People who are in prison and while they're being transferred because they're such bitches, they don't carry weapons other than a baton or something, taser maybe. They're transferring murderers. Okay, these two guys who killed one of them killed a 9-year-old girl. He shot her in the chest. Another guy who was involved. They were both being transported, and their friends stopped the car, got on the bus where they were being transported, took the police hostage, and got their friends out and got them out of the country. If any of those cops had a gun, that would have never happened. And this happens often. We don't hear about it in the U.S. But, I mean... And then you remembered what? No, it's already too late for that. What was I just talking about? Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, Jack Smith did not. This is messed up. Jack Smith did not look at the evidence that it exonerates Trump from the outrageous charges that they are bringing on him once again, of course. He did not want to read it. Jack Smith did not review crucial records that dispel indictment narrative. That's not an issue today. People have jobs. They got to be there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So Jack Smith did not review crucial records that dispel indictment narrative. Special counsel Jack Smith's office may not have reviewed thousands of pages of records that were turned over by the New York City Police Commissioner Bernard Kerik before seeking indictment of former president, or to me, the president, Donald Trump. Now, Bernard Kerik did the right thing, and it was before the indictment was being sought. The records reportedly contain information that would dispel the DOJ's narrative. Of course, the DOJ's narrative is dispelled on its own, that Trump did not believe their claims of election fraud. Now, I said this earlier. I'm going to say it again. Claims of election fraud or election denying. Now, who are they talking about? Are they talking about Hillary Clinton? Are they talking about Maxine Waters? Are they talking about every single Barack Obama? Are they talking about every single Democrat that went in front of Congress and also tried to get the votes to not go through for Donald Trump in December of 2016? Are they talking about them? Or are they just talking about Donald Trump saying, hey, there was clear for, misdeeds going on here? But no, for 4 years while he was the president, everyone said that it was Russia, and he was illegitimate, and the whole campaign was illegitimate, and his presidency was and essentially that it was election fraud, right? Yes. So what the fuck is going on here? And I'll tell you what's going on. What's going on is you have pussies that are Republicans, and you have nut jobs that are Democrats. So on one side, you have nut jobs that will attack everyone. Oh, there's Mike Lindell on the screen there. Yeah. You have all these nut jobs who will just attack, and they're all leftist. For I have the video of all of them calling for violence in the streets. They did it a million times. From 2017 to 2021, they called for violence in the streets. They wanted to not let anybody be able to pump their gas or go to the store. That's what they said. They said it live on TV. Kamala Harris said it. Maxine Waters had the most popular one of those. Even Elizabeth Warren said it. They were egging on the riots. So who should be indicted for what? It's very funny because Jack Smith says Trump should be indicted, right? Carrick turned the documents over to Smith's office on July 23rd as part of his investigation into Trump's objections to his listen to how stupid this sounds. His investigation into Trump's objections to the 2020 election. So they have someone in office right now whose whole family is running around the world dealing under his name and basically throwing America under the bus, putting America last in line for everything, right? That's what this presidency is doing. Not necessarily the president himself, because I don't think he knows what he's doing. His family sure as hell does, though. They know what's going on, especially his murderous wife who killed his original wife and his child. Anyway, a source close to Carrick's legal team told CBS that the records contain sworn affidavits from people tied to the election objections that show there was genuine intent to investigate claims of voter fraud. They think that Donald Trump knew there was no voter fraud. Nobody thinks that. And was claiming there was. That's their case. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, the attorney, let me read the other part first. August 2nd, email to Tim Politor, Carrick's attorney. A prosecutor with Smith's office requested responsive documents as to which the Trump campaign is no longer asserting a privilege, referring to the Carrick records that were previously provided. Politor said he was stunned when the special counsel's office inquired about the documents he'd already provided after the indictment was handed down. So now he's asking about them after he handed an indictment down, but he gave it to him already. The attorney told CBS the records are absolutely exculpatory. They bear directly on the essential element of whether Rudy Giuliani and therefore Trump knew that their claims of election fraud were false, Politor said. Good faith reliance upon claims of fraud, even if they later turn out to be false, is very different from pushing fraud claims that you know to be false at the time. If anyone tells me to my face in person that they think that Donald Trump didn't think there was any fraud and he was just saying it, I'll spit in your mother's mouth at her funeral if you say that, because you are an idiot. Politor previously told CBS News that he expected Carrick to be interviewed by investigators soon, but that has not yet happened, of course. Politor was among the key lawyers working for Trump in the Justice Department's investigations, though he left the legal team in May. That was 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, not even. A spokesperson for the special counsel, of course, declined to comment Thursday when asked if they had reviewed the material. Who the hell are they really going to answer this question? They can't. If they tell the truth, then they out themselves as liars, even though everyone already knows they are lying and making up stories as usual. That's exactly what happened. They had hammer talk. They called that hammer time. That's what they called that. They actually brought MC Hammer himself. Yeah, we have all those videos. I mean, we have if you just watch the documentary 2000 Mules, that's all you need to see. It doesn't matter if it happened in one city or 10. If it happened in one, that's a problem. And obviously, I mean, anyone with a brain, cell, like I stayed up all night on the night of the last. Well, actually, it wasn't the last. The last one of these was Trump versus Clinton. The last, I guess you could call it vote. Ballot day to vote. Like the one day, it's gone. So Donald Trump won. He beat Biden. It was pretty clear. People went to sleep, and then of course we have that magical spike that happened at 3:13 in the morning, or was it 3:33? Whichever one. They all came in at the same time. Yeah, of course they bragged about it on Instagram. They're making videos. The guys in Minneapolis, Elon Omar's district, she was sending them around to take the ballots from the elderly, and they were stealing them. They were taking them from him. The guy had his car full of them, and he's driving around going, "Look how many I have in my car." I literally watched the video live, and so if I saw that, I would believe the president would see these things, right? Yeah. So Jack Smith is also the name of a nut job, another nut job, a nut job number 2, who I've met and run into in my, how do I say this? In my days in Manhattan when I was doing some political things in the city. Jack Smith didn't know what I was doing. He didn't know who I was, but he was there spying on Milo Yiannopoulos at one point when I was around with him, and he was there tweeting secretly. I watched him doing it, and I was watching his tweets. He didn't know who I was, though, because I didn't work openly like he did. This is another Jack Smith. So everywhere I would be, he would be there and be pretending to be in support of whatever was going on, so he could get close and listen to what other people were saying, and then he would mix their words up. So, like, for instance, when he heard someone say, because what we did was we were in front of Simon and Schuster, or whatever book company was that was about to put Milo's book out and then didn't. We were in front of them, and and then we were gonna walk to CNN, which we did. And Jack Smith said that the person that someone in the crowd said, "Let's go BOMB CNN," like literally with an explosive, right? He said someone said that. I stood right next to that man. No one said that. No one said anything. Actually, everyone was quiet because they were listening to Milo. And then he said, "Let's go to CNN. Let's start walking." And everyone just said, "Okay." And we just started. Everyone was quiet, talking to their friend or their girlfriend. No one was screaming, "Let's go do something." He made up. His tweets were all lies. And at that point, I couldn't just come out and say, "Hey, I'm this person. I was right next to him. None of this happened." I couldn't do that. But it was just very eye-opening for me to see that in real time, to see a guy who many leftists believe every word he says, watching him lie right in front of my face. Eat the poo-poo. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pee, and then I'm going to watch Eat the Poo-Poo. So, well, actually, let me do my sponsors. Let me do one of my sponsors. We're sponsored. This show is sponsored by Perpetual Pets. Dogs die.
Hey, sweetie, I got something that's gonna make you feel better. Perpetual pets are a dream come true, because now you've a friend that lives longer than you do. Perpetual pets are just
like real pets, except that when you talk to them, they actually talk back. Amazeballs! There's over 6 different
Amazeballs?
pets to collect, each equipped with their own personalities and entirely spontaneous reactions. Sample! That's my boss! They speak 8 different languages. They can take pictures. Get out, sweetheart, find the words. And with the customized app, you can even feed your friend. Not too much. Uh-oh, clean up on aisle 7. The app is updated with new content daily, so you can do almost anything together. You can watch YouTube videos.
And my show, of course, is also sponsored by the Border Crisis. There she is, Miss America.
He's gonna close the door. You stay right there before we move. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, we need our borders open, don't we? All right, so check out the truth. This was from the 6th of January 2021. Be right back.
I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened, where they could take it away from all of us, from me, from you, from our country. This was a fraudulent election, but we can't play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. You've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel. But go home and go home in peace.
Okay. I lost my audio. Hold on 1 second.
I know your pain. I know you're hurt.
All right. Well, I guess Chris didn't want to watch Eat the Poo Poo. So, I guess since that's the way the cookie crumbles, I'm going to end this here. We're not going to watch Eat the Poo Poo. We'll watch Eat the Poo Poo next time. Because our views have gone to 0. So thank you for watching. If you're watching afterwards, I appreciate it. I'll be back in a little while. Have a good day.